How goes it, YouTube? I am the President now, but you can call me the Prez, and since there's no time like the present, I am bringing you not one, not two, but three Madden All-Star games. I am playing against Shocker 360, AGAP, and MF. All three are part of the Madden All-Star community. All three are great games, and well, you'll just have to find out for yourself how they all go down. These are all part of a tournament that I played in, and obviously since I played three of them, I won at least two. So they turn out to be great games. Great opponents. I respect all of them. They are all great guys. Especially Shocker 360 himself. He put up a great game. AGAP, probably an even better game. And MF, great player. I think probably the best of them all. But let's get right into it. So I am using the Seattle Seahawks just because, you got Marshawn Lynch, you got Russell Wilson, you got a great secondary. I mean, all around just a pretty solid team. And, we're starting off good. We got a touchdown. We got him to turn over the ball on fourth down. But it doesn't matter because I made the worst read I have ever made playing Madden 25. And that has just stuck with me all day long, the fact that I threw that pick. But later on, it won't really matter. I still have the lead, so we're all good to go. And, kind of getting a feel for what he's running. I like to run the 46 defense, so once I kind of get a hang of what plays he likes to run, I can pretty much start to shut him down. As you can see, I will later on in the video. Zone coverage is, my number one thing. I love zone coverage, and man-to-man is a good backup from blitzing coverage, but zone is the best. But we held him to a field goal, and we're doing pretty good. Kind of want to score before half and not leave him any time, but it won't matter because Percy Harvin is too fast and too agile. So he just wants to go in and take a touchdown for himself. So now my vision has changed to try to get the ball back and score again before half to make it a 3-possession game. Right now it's 2 possessions. I win by 11 points. And boom! Browner lane. The hit. Turnover on downs for fourth down. So now I do have the ball, and I accomplished my goal in less than 20 seconds, and I'm shutting down his read option. All is looking well. I don't see any way that I should lose this game, and I get the ball back at halftime. I think maybe I'm wrong, but it won't matter because I get another turnover. I mean, come on, Shocker 360. I don't know if this is his full potential or if he was just having a bad game, but I was straight up dominating in this game. And I will admit, I came into this game pretty nervous. I wanted to impress one of the Madden greats, and so I came out here, just kind of played me. Wasn't I didn't play, nervous or anxious or anything, but nonetheless, it was a big game, meant a lot to me, to try to win and see, how I rank up against the other players. So right here, going in, and my God, Carlos Rogers, you are not Patrick Willis. Trying to get a score here before half again, and try to squeeze it in there with Marshawn, but we can't quite do it. So we'll call a timeout and throw a quick little dot to Brandon Tate, or Golden Tate, and that will do it for the game. Rage quit before half, and I only held Shocker 360 to 3 points. So a great game. Shocker 360 is a great opponent. Not very many people can beat him. If you look at gameplays with other people like Mr. Golden Sports and Madden 13, he lost to Shocker 360. There's some other times where people have lost to Shocker 360. He's a great opponent. So this game is against AGAP, and already I'm getting cheated. I am the white Seahawks, and he is the dark blue Seahawks, and he catches me over the top with Ricardo Lockett. I mean, come on, he's using 6-string guys, and my very first play of the game is use a pit I mean, seriously, I really need to start to control what I'm doing, but it won't matter because KJ Wright is making up for his drop pick way back on one of those very first plays of the game. But it won't matter because I'm just going to turn the ball over again. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. I was wide open, and Russell Wilson just made an awful pass. I mean, come on, Wilson. You got to throw a ball better than that. Pass interference on me somehow. Anyway, he gets the ball. But it won't matter because we got a fumble recovery. Guys, this game is full of turnovers. I would just go ahead and tell you. And you're gonna want to go ahead and pop you some popcorn. Get you a large soda. Because this game starts to turn into a very great matchup. At the start, a little shaky. But right now, amazing. And there we go. Another turnover. But it is a safety, so that won't matter as well. So right now, I'm trying to get some points on the board. That's my focus. Get something on the board. I got my safety. Kind of cheated him, but I'll take it because I've also been cheated. And Marshawn just feeding the beast. And oh my gosh, not quite a touchdown. So I decided to run it up the middle, and oh my god. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but Marshawn Lynch has like 98 carrying, so I'm not quite sure what happened there. And there, I mean, his Marshawn Lynch is over here trucking my whole team, so who knows what's going on with Madden. You can't ever predict what Madden's going to do for you, and hitting me up with these little zig routes in the middle and abusing me with that tight end, and I cannot stop anything. I'm definitely in a bad position because if he scores, it is a 2-possession game, which he will do anyway. So now I am just trying to get some points on the board and already fumbling again with Marshawn Lynch. And I believe this play right here gets him injured for the rest of the game. I like his efforts to try to get the ball, but not quite enough. And come on, man, some A-gaps. I mean, not A-gaps, just some nano blitzes. I don't even know what kind of gap that is. It's off the edge and edge blitz for a sack. I mean, you don't gotta cheat. Cheaters will be cheaters. Nothing you can do about that. He does score again. So now I am down by 21 and nothing is looking good. I'm dropping everything. I'm down 3 possessions. But I will get the ball back at half, and I throw another user pick. So there's so many turnovers going on in this game. And at this point, I'm kind of done. I was thinking about rage quitting, but I figured, I get the ball back at half. So let's go out here and abuse them. And I decided to run some plays that I haven't run in the first half, kind of mix it up, throw them off. And right here already, I mean, that's how many yards? 76 yards probably. And hitting up some FL screens with the running back for my very first touchdown. So now I will go for 2 points just because I can, and it's a 2-possession game. And golly, I mean, he abuses this pass leading, AGAP. I mean, the dude's name is AGAP, his nickname. Great guy, really good opponent. Great player, very tough to play, and he knows what he's doing. He knows his plays, he knows his defense, and I come out, I call timeout. I figured I need to, calm down and recuperate what I'm doing, and there we go. Finally, a fumble from his Marshawn Lynch, but this time when I get the fumble, I'm down at the 1. When he got the fumble, it was a touchback. So Madden's still kind of cheating me, but Robert Turman, or whatever his first name is doing a fabulous job. Because Marshawn Lynch was injured on that passing play I tried. But Russell Wilson is doing very good running the ball and throwing dipping dots out here. I mean, my goodness. Oh, luckily we get a face mask here, so we do move up. There's only 3 minutes left, and we're down by 2 possessions. Here we go. Turbin with a screen pass. A great backup running back. He's done a fabulous job. And some more dipping dots. By Russell Wilson. I do go for 2. Do not ask me why I went for 2, but I did just because I could. and I waited too long on the route, and so it was incomplete. But I must go for the onside kick just because I can, and I get it back. So finally, Madden is not full of BS. They're finally helping me out here. And Robert Turbin, I'm just gonna call you Robert Turbin. I don't even know your first name, but Turbin, doing a fabulous job, and some more Dippin' Dots by Russell Wilson. So we're looking very good. 2 minutes left, down by 1 possession, and he has not scored this entire second half. And Turbin still abusing the defense. I mean, my gosh. And right here, I'm testing his users, but he must have left them at home because I get a catch for a touchdown. So now it is all tied up because I did not want to risk going for 2. So I just figured I'd just send it to overtime. And I'm kind of worried. He didn't really use his timeouts, so pretty poor clock management. He could have had some more time, but he gets out of bounds with 1 second left at the 39-yard line. Tries to get a field goal to win it, but he can't quite pull it off. We go into overtime, and I win the coin toss. I select to receive, easy win. Just go down the field, clock him, and kick a field goal. Well, he decides to send me a message and says that he wants to replay the game with 1 quarter because of the coin glitch. I mean, what is he talking about? A coin glitch? It's not like I went back to look at my PVR to see what the coin toss was or anything. Anyway, we do end up restarting the game. I checked back to see what he said because I didn't know what he was talking about at first. I wanted to return the kick. So we do end up replaying the game. He ends up winning the coin toss, and so he gets to receive the ball, which I don't see how that's even fair if we're only playing 1 quarter anyway, because before I was receiving the ball and now he's receiving the ball. I mean, what's the difference? One person's going to receive, one's not. But, cheaters will be cheaters, and that's what you get for being a cheater. Richard Sherman coming up with a nice hit stick, and we are in great position. Almost in field goal range. I am going to clock the mess out of him. I really want to win here. It'd be my 2nd consecutive win against one of the Madden Allstar players, but I don't want to touchdown that badly, so I need to make sure I clock him some more. And right here, Percy Harvin, man, you got to catch that. Sets me up with 3rd and 11 and sending that same edge blitz. But cheaters will be cheaters, like I say. It'll come back to kick you in the butt. I decided to take my field goal just to get my points. And he goes on his drive, and my God, dropping picks. Still playing some good defense, though. Not going to lie. We got a good sack there with only 3 people rushing. And he throws a little dinker-donker route right there. I'm not quite sure what use that was, but he did it anyway. And he tries to get something, but boom! Bobby Wagner. That's going to do it for this game, guys. He ends up rage quitting as well. So far, both Madden All-Star players have both rage quit. And now, apparently, I'm supposed to play MF. And he sounds like the Mafia boss. So this game is the championship for the Turkey Bowl 2013. It is for $150. So a lot is on the line. I meet him up in the Bears lobby. We get our game started, and this one, I'll go ahead and tell you, not as exciting as that last one, but still a decent game considering what I went through. I'll go ahead and tell you, I picked the Seahawks, but I forget to pick my playbooks, so I'm stuck with both Seahawks playbooks, and they do not have the defensive plays I like to run. Like I've said before, I love using 46 and I love playing zone. None of those have anything to do with the Seahawks defensive playbook, so my defense looks like garbage. So please do not judge me in this game for my defense. I'm really kind of confused. You can tell I'm uncomfortable throughout the whole game. I'm kind of not lining up right, and I'm not doing anything good. Richard Sherman not giving me any kind of user picks or anything. I'm not used to the Seahawks offensive playbook, but oh my God, Zach Miller just embarrassed him. I mean, my goodness. And right here, guys, come on now. Caught it in the end zone, but he strips it out before it's even good. I decide to go to the same play, but it's batted down by Carlos Rogers, I believe. And Zach Miller, the dude can jump 10,000 feet in the air, but he cannot hold on to the ball. And as I said before, don't judge me on my defense. He is abusing me, and he got me with the play action. So now he has another touchdown, goes for the 2-point conversion, and makes it this time. And still dropping the pass. Like, playing the 49ers, they're tough. Really, yeah, that's all I can say. They're a tough team to play. But, you know, I'll manage to do with playbooks I don't even know, and I hope one day I'll be able to replay MF for another game, you know, just off the books. Doesn't have to be for anything. I love to play him and, you know, show him that I can actually win. And right here, another Percy Harvin incomplete touchdown pass. I mean, I had to user that, strafe, and turn around. Didn't get it, and didn't get the 4th down conversion, and Gore still destroying my defense. So throughout this whole game, you know, I've kind of just been off, you know, hitting me up over top with another route. So it's looking pretty embarrassing. I'll go ahead and tell you, as if you can't already tell, I do end up losing this game. But I do eventually get some points on the board, so that is good. You know, right now I'm kind of focusing on trying to get something, some kind of points on the board, but I forget to call the timeout, and I didn't notice it until right now when there's no time left on the clock. So it was a bummer. I didn't score anything in the first half, but it's okay because I am a clutch player, so I like to you know, come out and do much better in the second half. And there we go, beast mode, just trucking everyone. You know, right here, another boom, embarrassing hurdle. My God, I love doing the hurdles, guys. It's so fun when you can actually pull it off. And right here, like, come on. Come on, man. That's a touchdown, but they rule it incomplete, so I must rely on my users and get that user hit stick to get my only points of the game. Yes, spoiler alert, that is my only points of the game. I go for 2 and I get the 2-point conversion, and that is it for me for the rest of the night. But like I said, you can see the whole game. I'm just so uncomfortable throughout the whole thing. I don't really know what I'm doing on defense. I've never really used any of these plays except for nickel. Nickel man-to-man is pretty much what I played the whole time. It's the only play that I'm kind of familiar with. I would have liked to use my 46 defensive playbook, and I think I would have done so much better against MF in this game if I had. But nonetheless, as a Madden player, you must perform to the best of your abilities in any situation you are in. So that is what I do. And as you can see, my abilities aren't so good when I'm uncomfortable in my game. And right here, let's go ahead and hit up the depressing music, because this game is over if you didn't already know. This will be the final score of the game, and I end up sending the dude a message, you know, telling him a great game, and I wish I had picked a different playbook, and I hope to play him again sometime. He's a great guy, I respect him, and I respect all the guys I played out through the whole tournament. And it's kind of a bummer that I was in the situation that I was. You know, I can't really stop talking about how much I wish I had my playbooks, but nonetheless, there will be future tournaments and future times I get to play against these guys. I love them all, and if you all 3 are watching this game, thank you so much for the opportunity to let me play against you. I learned a lot, and I had a ton of fun. Like I said thousands of times, they're all great guys, and I respect each and every one of them. So if you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoy my gameplay, whatnot, thank you all for your love and support. Please comment, like, and subscribe. So until the next video, guys, remember that the present is now.